Chinese President Xi Jinping talked on the phone on Friday with U.S. President Donald Trump. The world's two largest economies' interactions with one another is welcomed by those inside this building, the World Trade Organization.
The idea and the fact that they are talking is very good for the world. I think that is very encouraging. And on the trade side, I would hope to say, please let China and the U.S. continue to dialogue with each other.
Both the phone call and the recently concluded China-U.S. talks in Spain are in the conversations of many stakeholders attending the annual WTO Open Forum this week at its Geneva headquarters. Trade ambassadors, business leaders, academicians, and youth representatives were all busy figuring out how the world of trade is changing, what its players are thinking, and about what to do, both in open and closed-door talks. The consequences of U.S.-waged tariff war has weighed down everyone, and of course, even more, the global trading mechanism. But the fact is, about 72% of the world trade today still happens under WTO terms.
What works for the global trading system at the WTO? And there are some very important things that work that I alluded to. The fact that 72% of world trade is still on WTO terms today. It's down from 80% at the beginning of the year pre-tariffs, but now we're still at 72%. That's a high number. How do we preserve that?
So what can be done?
To maximize U.S. welfare, and the U.S. should not impose this additional 30% tariffs, at least reduce these 20% tariffs. This is not only my research, it's the academic research. Many of the academic research, as I know, support that kind of results.
On top of that, the WTO needs to reform, a topic that's been discussed over the years, but not realized. Only this time it's far challenging and more urgent as countries resort to bilateral negotiations rather than using the WTO mechanism to deal with differences. And the most favored nation status, WTO's founding principle, is in danger of being seriously undermined.
The most fundamental principle of WTO is MFN, and this principle is shaken.
Most favored nation.
Yeah. WTO is in a crisis, and everyone is stressed. However, WTO is not dying. The multilateral trading system is not broken. We're still working.
While on a stroll along the bank of Lake Geneva, one could be carried away by the tranquility here. But as we all know, without much cooperation and consensus on global governance, the brewing storm we are experiencing today is only just the beginning. Tian, CGTN, Geneva.